What it do, everybody? Thank you for tuning in for another edition of Live on Sunday, man. It's your greatest host in the known universe, your boy King Crowder, back again with a 2025 final show, man. This year has been high, it's been low, it's been good, it's been bad, but we got three major accomplishments that I want to talk about it with the Crowder gang. Number one, we officially hit that 1K mark. We officially hit the 1K. Let me do it again. We are officially monetized on YouTube. 2 years roughly of hard work, dedication, experimenting with the live thing, man. And I think we finally got the momentum. We finally got the progression down pat. So it feels good to just know that something that I started, that I had a passion for, man, just talking to people because people love to hear my perspective, that I can create, move my speaking into long form content. So I want to thank, number one, y'all, man, because y'all made everything possible. It was not me without you. And I want you to know, when I show my appreciation, I give it back in that money. You feel me? I already know. Let me go and clip this right quick. This is giving back in that money. I will have a raffle, 500. I'm giving away to my loyal fan base. If we can run it up, run more of our watch hours up as more of a celebration. I will have a raffle, 500. 30 days real soon for the Crowder gang. Make sure you stay tuned and stay away because I'm giving it away, man, because I want to let you know that I appreciate it. And it's not just me that y'all like what I say, that people tune in to hear what I got to say, the message, the vision, and hopefully I can keep this momentum going. Thank you for tuning in for another edition. Of course, man, let me start off like I always do. Book recommendations. Tap it in. I always tell any black man, woman to start off your year, if you've never read it or if you need to reread it, with one of the greatest books by one of our greatest scholars ever written. The great Dr. Francis Quest Welsing had a book called The ISIS Paper. The recommendation for you. Let me look it into you. I want you to look into it. YouTube, wherever you got to go, make sure you tap into the ISIS Paper. Game-changing book, game-changing philosophy, and one of the most important things you will ever read in your life. Why? It summarizes everything that we deal with. A lot of times when we deal with stuff in this world, you may not understand from a psychological or mental perspective. The great Dr. Francis Welsing summarized it, broke it down, and gave it to you in chunk-size form. Of course, your boy, things I wish my parents would have taught us by me. I got more information tapping in this week. More information. How to YouTube, comment, like, and subscribe. Chicken, I appreciate you, big boy. Tell me where you from. We got more information tapping in this week. I want you to know I will be having more things I'm working on this year. Raffle will start the year off. You know, your boy got a new little ones on the way. Baby shower content, you know, fatherhood 2.0. Shout out to the babies. Shout out to soldiers. Shout out to the new baby that I ain't gonna tell you yet. Crowder gang, stay in tune. I'm gonna give it to you. So we got a lot of things we will be working on, a lot of things we will be releasing. I appreciate you. Shout out to you, Hinto Labs. Tap in with me, subscribe, baby. We will be going over a lot of information, y'all, behind the scenes, more content, more everything, and most importantly, more real talk on the subjects, man. So if you haven't been here long enough, like, comment, subscribe, share the channel, share the live, do what you do. We're going to start off by saying Dave Chappelle was right. You ain't got to like what the man said, but you got to respect the tied up bit and what he was saying. Shout out to you again, baby. Dave Chappelle had a lot of things he stood on. He had a lot of things he wanted to go and talk about. It was, for the one thing you cannot deny, the boy kept it 100. I appreciate you, Hint Your Live. Shout out to my dog again. Round of applause to you, baby. But you got to understand, what he said was facts. We live in a world now where if I express how I feel, it's a problem. We live in a world that when people hear the truth, they take it as hate, disrespect, dishonorableism, all of that stuff, right? But I want everybody to know something. Who loves you more? The person that tells you the truth or the person that lies to you? The person that tells you the truth, not talking about religion, just in general, it's going to sting. That bullet, it's gonna be a shot to your arm, a shot to your gut. Nobody likes eating goddamn broccoli and vegetables every day, but it's the best thing for you. We gotta understand that people that tell you the truth that have no lie to you are the best thing for you. For my content creators out there, the best person that's gonna tell you the truth is your haters. They gonna tell you if your content trash. They gonna tell you if you need to wrap it up. They gonna tell you if you got potential. They gonna tell you if your mic too low. They gonna tell you if your volume need to change. The people that don't like you or don't subscribe to you and have emotional reaction to you, gonna let you know what's up. What's good, Austin? Sub in, baby, sub in. The people that don't have a connection with you are gonna tell you the truth. That's a Fendi fact. The people that you do not have a relationship are more likely to let you know where you stand. They are more likely to tell you what you need to adjust to. They are more likely to tell you things you need to do to get better in your life. The people that you have a relationship with are going to tell you the soft truth, the soft landing. They're going to care about your feelings. But the ones that don't are going to pull that Band-Aid off. They're going to tell you what's up. They're going to tell you how to get better. They're going to tell you what you could be expecting. They're going to tell you what you could expect to see in the near and dear future. Why you mention that, King Crowd? You telling me what everybody else like? No, I'm saying this because I want to paint a picture clear to you. When Dave Chappelle got on his live and was saying a lot of things that was kind of hard to hear, nobody can say one thing that the brother didn't lie. Remember, all jokes are truth. The best comedians tell the truth in the medicine. We don't like our medicine too strong, right? We like it with a little flavor to it. You know, remember when you was a child, when they had to give you medicine? If you're still young out there, you had grape, bubblegum, strawberry flavored medicine that you had to take. Nobody likes Robitussin, but Robitussin works like a month. What I'm saying is that all comedians, when they get on stage, even though Dave Chappelle's joking style, shout out to Corey Holcomb, who said this correctly, is not rapid fire action, it's intellectual discourse. It's a conversation. It's a political agenda, what's going on right now. It's what is the pulse on the country? It is, what is America currently going through? What are we talking about? What's on the airwaves? What do we care about? He has a connection because he is tapped in with the people. 3 things that I love that Dave Chappelle talked on the comedy show about that kind of caught people by surprise. First off, number 1, click this. We do not have as much freedom of speech in America. We don't. We don't have freedom of speech because the consequences are real over here. If I say F you out your name at work, in the workplace, or out in public and somebody records me, I could lose my job. I could lose my ability to take care of my family. I could lose something and that will make me change my circumstances. That is a fact right now. Men in this country, if nobody's ever told you, you do not have the ability to express yourself publicly. You have the ability to express yourself in certain discourses. You have the ability to express yourself in certain conversations. But workplace, religious, relationships, people you don't know, co-workers, do not express yourself. Everything should be apolitical. Every conversation should be neutral. Everything that you do should not express who you are, what you represent, or what you stand for. I'm just giving you facts. Ain't nobody gonna ever lie to you like me. I ain't gonna never lie to you. I'm just telling you how the world go. Number 2, a lot of other countries that are harsh on people, right? We get it, because we live in you are innocent until proven guilty. If you're a certain hue, let's keep it funky. In America, if you got money, you get justice. If you're poor, disenfranchised, you don't. Also, the racism that is here. We're gonna keep it 100 here. We ain't gonna lie about it. But in other countries, their law works as such as theocracy, which means a religious-based institution that has the law of the land through their customs they believe in, that you are guilty and you must prove yourself innocent. But what you'll learn about those other countries is that we know over there they don't play no games. Crime is low. Crime is low. Ain't nobody scamming over there. Ain't nobody robbing, stealing, because they know the consequences are severe. There is a deterrent of doing crime and stuff over there. You got to understand, America is so progressive that people really think that the way we live is normal. I tell everybody, When you travel outside this country, right, and you go to a foreign land, you will be surprised how crazy things that we normalize seem ridiculous. I'm gonna give you one thing, for example. You ready? Solo travels. For a young lady to solo travel in this world amongst other women is flatly insane. In America, there's a women content about it. There are women that speak about it. There are women that really love it. But in other countries, for you tell a young lady that I'm going to travel to a foreign country by myself, their mind is on danger. How do I protect myself? The notion that you travel to another country as a woman by yourself is simply insane. I know. Why are you using that example? I'm using that example to say we are so progressive. We have so many laws. We have so many things in this country that we don't even look back and say, man, we made a lot of progress. No, it's not perfect. No, it's not ideal. No, everybody is not treated fairly, equally under the law. No, we do not have a justice system. We have a court system. No, you do not get justice in the system if you are a black person. Absolutely true. But socially, some laws, some social norms, some things that we practice and participate in this country is foreign. You can't say I'm gay in certain countries. You can't say I'm part of a certain movement. You can't say I have this preference. You can't even say I show my hair or speak against their God. We have to understand that we have a lot of freedoms in America. There is no freedom of speech in certain countries. There is no freedom of politics, freedom of religion. There just isn't. So when we have these conversations like Dave pointed out, I'm going to get money on. Let's keep it funky. He went to the Middle East to get paid. Now I want everybody to think about something right here. Let's keep it 1,000. If I'm getting paid millions to go somewhere, you think I give a damn about it? Do you really think I'm going to second guess myself if I have the ability to make life-changing money in a different country? If I have the ability to go entertain, you look like Bang Shay from Strays. You look like what, Bang? I don't know what that is, brother. But let me go ahead and say it again. You don't hear anybody else saying, I will not go somewhere and make life-changing money. Money is hard to make, y'all. If you're in this real world, if you're making a decent amount of money, it is not easy to replicate a certain salary or life-changing money that can be given to you, especially in this country. And I will never get mad at anyone, no matter what their political beliefs are, no matter if I align with it, what I think about it, for making a decision that will help change their family. Now, what's the biggest thing Dave Chappelle pointed out? If it's really social injustice, why do we do business with North Korea, China, Israel? A lot of those places that he mentioned, they spoke facts. He was right. Good, bad, or indifferent. We can't pick and choose when we want to have outrage. No matter what we think about it, right? Selective outrage will never work. If we're going to be outraged about everything across the board, let's be consistent with it. That's the one narrative I think that he pointed out that he was true about. I know. When he said it, it kind of caught me off guard. I know. It was really stung at the moment when he said it. I agree. But the truth is always in a joke. Point number 2 that Dave Chappelle said, clip this. Charlie Kirk is not MLK. That's a fact. I will never, ever disrespect our former icons, leaders, and people in this country that made big change in America. We got to understand something, y'all. Martin Luther King died in the South, was assassinated, shot at a hotel, blood, spit on by doctors, executed, assassinated. William Pepper, his attorney, orders to kill, a phenomenal book and read. Everybody should read it. Orders to Kill by author, his attorney, William Pepper, has evidence the U.S. government was involved in assassination. We're going to call somebody that was a civil rights icon, thought leader, going against COINTELPRO, other operations, other orders of business as Charlie Kirk. R.I.P. to the brother. I never want to see someone go down like that. That is never my style, right? But we got to be fair comparisons when we talk about people, man. And what I believe what Dave said was right. You got to have impact, man, among all communities. To be MLK, you can't go with the grain against what you're saying. Remember, He said what was popular among the masses. Let me say it again. He said what was popular amongst the masses. He didn't go against what the masses people said. The majority of people were saying. He didn't express his feelings a certain type of way. He didn't go out speaking against the bad social ills of society. Only one group of people. If you can't tell the narratives, the pictures that were painted, no matter how you feel about his politics, I personally don't disagree with him, but I understand his right to have them. But let's keep it funky, y'all. It was not a grassroots organic movement. He was propped up, papered up, and was done right for by his community. No shade. Martin Luther King had to get it out the mud. Racism, classism, poverty, danger. Real talk, man. We got to be prepared to learn things about our history, man. Learn things about this movement. We don't understand how phenomenal the civil rights movement was, how many leaders, activists, and things it took just to make that thing happen. We dumb it down by saying freedom was given. No, it was a righteous, targeted, practice, serious agenda that happened. You got to understand, no point in U.S. history, no matter where you are in this country, has one small group of people earned its freedom from the other. Nowhere. We don't understand how pivotal the civil rights movement was and how it changed the culture and everything we currently deal with. Finally, what Dave Chappelle said about what we see about the culture right now. One thing that was really true was when he mentioned that rights about being a capitalist in a society. The introspective side to me is that the ultimate goal is to be like Dave, right? Work our way up, financial freedom, earn our money, tour, massive respect, massive agenda, and the ability to speak freely. The one thing I love the most is that I may not agree with everything he's saying, but I do understand his ability and economic circumstances where he can speak freely. Remember, there's no other comedians beating that drum. There's no other comedians going against that grain. There's no other comedians speaking openly about these things. So the one thing we got to know is that special was on time. You know what else that special was that nobody talked about? Did he pull a Beyonce drop? It was an unexpected drop. There was no promo. It wasn't a severe rollout. It wasn't anything like that. It wasn't promoted. It wasn't heavily talked about. We just seen that special just drop out of nowhere, and it did numbers. He pulled a Beyonce move. What it showed me was Dave's power. He didn't need to market it. He's at a certain plateau that I'm just going to drop a feature, drop an album, drop a song, drop a special out of nowhere, and the people will come. He sold out a venue in D.C. in October of this year and spoke on a lot of politically conscious issues. What do I think about it was so hit making to me? It's finally, no matter where you align, you cannot avoid these political discussions going on in this country right now. No matter where you align and how you feel, politics, economic issues, social issues are not going anywhere. The old nation, we said, I don't get into politics. You can't live like that no more, baby. You can't. You can't ignore it. You can't not talk about it. You can't say it ain't my issue. You can't say I don't have a preference towards it. You can't say that no more. You really have to hunker down and engage in and know, yo, this is real. Yo, this affects me. Yo, I can't even afford not to pay attention because there ain't even going to be no time in history where, you know what I'm saying, I'm really going to have this benefit again. And the one thing I learned the most is that we are seeing a time change in front of our very eyes. If you're in the streets, you see what's going on. You see we're hurting. You see money's limited. You see money is low. You may not have a huge fan base or a huge thing going on, but you got to be able to talk and discuss what's going on. All that shit about I'm just standing in my corner, I ain't paying attention, man. You can't do that. You a plum fool. You got to be intellectual about your conversation. You got to be able to discuss in detail what you got going on. You got to be able to talk about it, whether it's good, bad, or indifferent. But the apolitical side, the Obama era, I don't say anything. Shit, I ain't rocking with that. I want to know where you stand. I want to know how you feel. I want to know what you think. I want to know. There is no more, let's toe the line. There is no more, let's see it. There is only a strong opinion business that we are in. And that's my opening line I want to give to everybody. America is changing. 2026 is going to get worse. The economy already bad. Houses are already overpriced. People need money. A lot of things ain't going on. But the one thing we don't understand is that there is no more. I don't have an opinion. You got to have one. You got to show people where you stand, where you feel. There is no more neutral party. Neutral means you with the other side. Not being able to stand on something means stay over there. Not being able to articulately transform where you feel, what you think, means you are our opposition. If you ain't know it for me. There ain't no more straddling the fence. There ain't no more, I'm in the middle. Now, bruh, in this new world, in this new era that we're in, represent where you from. Show what you believe. Tell me what you stand for. There is no more straddling the fence. There is no more middle ground. Radical left, radical right, you got to choose, baby. Ain't no more middle ground no more. In this country moving forward, 2026 and beyond. Hopefully you learn these lessons. Because like Dave said, change is coming. All right. Let's keep moving, baby. I'm going to get to where everybody want to hear tonight, man. Let me turn my vibes on while I'm talking my top 10. Let me do top 5. You have not, you here, top 5, man. Let's go ahead and chop it up and get it into it quickly. Let me go ahead and get it. Top 10 podcasts I tap into this year. Make sure you leave in the comments your podcast, your top 5, your rap, whoever you do. I don't usually share with people, but I'm going to go ahead and give it to you. Number 1, who I love. Sorry, brother. I'm over here flabbergasted. Who I love and I listen to all the time for his political take. Jason Black, The Business, the Foundation of Black Authority. Amazing political awareness, social, also ahead of the curve. Shout out to Jason Black, phenomenal, who I tap into. Number 2, I love my sports talk. I love The Arena. It's shot up this year. The Arena, Gil, Skip, all of them guys. Man, number 2 on my list of top things I listen to this year. Number 3, Tariq Nasheed, Tyreek Radio. Phenomenal read, phenomenal brother, phenomenal podcast. I love what he stands for. Number 4, I'm going to go back to a little bit of sports I listen to in the morning. I usually check out Nightcap, Skip and Shannon. I still do love it. Number 5, TBA, The Business and Power Dynamics of Relationships. Phenomenal listen. If you're not familiar, TBA Business Channel. I love it. Number 6, Mind Valley Coaching. I love that channel. What that is about coaching, how do you be a better professional? How do you talk, educate, teach, and train your people? Along with the Jim Rohn channel. You can even go back and forth between the two. Number 7, Professor Black Truth. Love the brother, what he stands for, what he talks about, and his political standpoints and his political dying points. Number 8, I'm getting down my list, y'all. Hold on. Number 8 on my top podcast for this year. I'm tapping into them, y'all. Forgive me. Number 8 is, I'm over here, make sure I got my list right. Colin Cowherd and the tech bro. What's his name? Marquise Browning. I love Joe Budden, honorable mention. I love Joe Budden. So we got Black Authority, Tariq Radio, The Business, Nightcap, Joe Budden, Jim Rohn, Eric Thomas, Marquise Browning, Mind Valley Coaching. Shout out to Best Conversations, honorable mention too. My boy Killer TV had me on the feature a few times. That is my list. Why do I like this? What I care about, y'all? I'm actually not as much as a music listener as I am a pod. I love intellectual conversation. I love politics. I love current events. I love staying on top of things. I love staying on top of what culture, what else we got going on. That is one of the things I care about immensely. It's one of the things that I think is interesting. We should always stay up on current events and social channels. So with that being said, I love to give you social commentary that I see going on before I go into my rap hip hop list. Remember, my top 10 podcast list is available. Tap in, drop in the comments what you think. But I'm going to change the speed up right quick. Let me put a sponsor down. And what we going to talk about, man, it's one thing for you to break up with somebody. It's another thing to break up and give a bullshit reason. I want you to take a listen before I give my commentary. Fair use, baby. Fair use.
I ended my engagement and today I'm moving out. There wasn't any betrayal. He didn't cheat or anything. Honestly, I just changed my mind. Sometimes clarity comes quietly. Choosing yourself doesn't always need a big explanation. But my village, the women in my life, are so amazing. They've shown up for me in more ways than one, helping me pass, sitting with me, praying for me, making a hard transition feel lighter just by being there. I'm so grateful for community, for having people who hold you up when you're stepping into something new. So here I am, closing this chapter, putting pieces of my old life into storage, and stepping into a new season. I don't know exactly what the future holds, but I am excited. I feel at peace, and I'm ready for what's next in the new year. I ended my engagement.
I'm going to play her response after she got heat from what she said before I give mine. Pay attention, ladies and gentlemen. Pay attention. It's more to it. I was already triggered. I ain't going to lie. But I believe it's more to the channel. What can we expect and we'll listen? Pay attention, y'all. Here it go. Here it go. This is a fella responding to it.
My village, the women in my life, are so amazing. They've shown up for me in more ways than one, helping me pass, sitting with me, praying for me, making a hard transition feel lighter just by being there.
See, this is the difference between a man and a woman. As a man, if I have a homeboy who's engaged, him and his woman is living together, and he's getting like cold feet or like second guessing himself, I'm gonna say, look, bro, it's okay to be nervous. It's okay to be scared. You're starting a new life with somebody. Marriage is a big step, and it's okay, but you're not about to leave this woman. You committed to this woman. You told this woman that you want to marry her. You want to spend the rest of your life with her. And I'm going to get on him about making sure he do what he said he was going to do with that woman. As a woman, you want the relationship, then you want the ring, then you want the marriage, then you want the kids and shit. And at any point, you can say, I don't want to do this shit. And then people can like, yes, girl, whatever bad decision you make, we champion that. We have your back. Oh, yes, my village came through and they helped me pack and they prayed for me. And we just had a jolly old time that I just wasted 2, 3, 4 years of this man's life, got engaged to this man. He thinking I'm about to be his wife. And I just woke up one day and I said, fuck it. And every bitch that I know agreed with me and said, yeah, I'm making the right decision. And that's a woman. No matter what bad decisions they make, they're going to have other people, mainly other women, saying, it's okay. You're making the right decision. Even if it's bad, even if it's horrible.
The brother was absolutely right. I want to know, when you post videos like that and you say you broke up with the guy because of nothing, what do you expect anybody to say to you? I'm not saying if stuff happened, you separate, but to have to say your village, ain't nobody even tell you should try to figure it out, that you should try to work on it, that the decision you make, it may not be time. What you're saying right now, your feelings are going to change. But just to say, I said, oh, no, I need to change it now, and that's okay. Hell no, it ain't okay. That brother dodged a bullet. Shout out to him. He did dodge a bullet. But the emotional issues that would come with that, man, none of your homegirls said, man, you know what, you moving out of pocket? Ain't nobody say you was wrong. Where your daddy at? Where your family at? Ain't nobody say, hey, shorty, you wrong for doing that, posting a damn video talking about your damn village and you want to end this chapter. What about the man and what he had to go through, shorty? He ain't have nothing wrong. You decided to leave. You decided to make a video saying I ended my engagement for what? You know what the worst part of it is, man? That shit ain't even cool, man. If that was my daughter, my son, I would be pissed off by that. I would be happy that that person not in a relationship with him. Shout out to the fella for not having to deal with it. But let me go ahead. But all my fellas, man, if your lady is willing to leave like that without the consideration of your feelings, your thoughts, to make a damn video Number one, you need to vet better. Number two, be grateful, bro. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, any guy that takes that lady serious, moving forward, you see out in public, you a damn fool. Same thing with Castanet's girl. You a damn fool. If I'm willing to leave you because I don't get what I want, that means in a relationship, when children are brought up, that you better get what you want, it's gonna get worse. If children are brought into this world and it gets tough and it gets challenging and it gets hard, like it will, you gotta deal with things. It's gonna be uncomfortable. It's gonna be hard. You ain't gonna like each other. You ain't gonna be friends. But to just up and leave and to make a video to saying my tribe and they came to help me pack up and I don't even know what I'm doing yet. Where your mom at? Your cousins, your sisters. If that was my sister, she made a damn video like it, yeah, it'd be a problem. You need to take it down. You need to apologize publicly, not privately, publicly. Because you can have a breakup if it's a civil thing and y'all figure it out. But to act like it's cool, to act like relationships are just supposed to be like that openly, ain't nobody supposed to say anything about it. Now I got a damn problem with that, bro. I really, really do. And I don't even think it's cool how the motion, how everybody even thought it was just comfortable enough to say, man. Like seeing that in real time, man, it makes you wonder, like, damn, if I'm a young boy trying to get in a relationship right now with somebody, is it worth it? If my girl can make a damn breakup video and say, oh, it was nothing wrong, I just decided to end my engagement, that's it. You think I'm telling my nephew to be like, man, you need to settle down? Hell no. There has to be a protect black boys movement. There has to be a protect young fellas movement. If there's a right to end a relationship, it has to be a right to protect yourself. Because all that can do is cause resentment from a man. Shout out to my dog Mike, or my dog Mike just pulled up. Shout out to you, Mike. I know you catching that subject last, Mike. Your thoughts, Mike, of a woman making a breakup video saying she's ending her engagement with her boyfriend. No reason, Mike, but her village supported her. I know my dog Mike has been through a few breakups in his time. He ain't got to talk about everything. But when you hear something like that, Mike, what do you feel?
Understanding questions out the way before I go in. She ended the relationship and said there was no true meaning or anything.
Let me go ahead and play the video. I'm going to get my dog Mike. Great question, Mike. Let me go ahead and let you hear from the horse's mouth. My dog Mike, we're going to replay it again, audience, for our dog Mike and the listeners that did not get to catch it. Tap in. Fair use. Fair use.
I ended my engagement and today I'm moving out. There wasn't any betrayal. He didn't cheat or anything. Honestly, I just changed my mind. Sometimes clarity comes quietly. Choosing yourself doesn't always need a big explanation. But my village, the women in my life, are so amazing. They've shown up for me in more ways than one, helping me pack, sitting with me, praying for me, making a hard transition feel lighter just by being there. I'm so grateful for community, for having people who hold you up when you're stepping into something new. So here I am, closing this chapter, putting pieces of my old life into storage, and stepping into a new season. I don't know exactly what the future holds, but I am excited. I feel at peace, and I'm ready for what's next in the new year.
Here we go, Terrell, and I may have an umpire opinion.
Go ahead.
Ma'am, you know, if it was the brother that broke up with her, we'd be like, oh, he wasted her time. She didn't have the real intentions. He didn't have the real intentions with that young lady. He broke her heart. He did this, he did that. He did this, he did that. The troubling thing is, you just woke up one morning, and that's life, right? You just woke up one morning and said, you know what? I am better without this individual. Now, I don't know what happened. I wasn't there, but it's extremely hurtful to wake up in the morning and have a fiance and then not have a fiance the very next same morning, right after coffee. I just don't know if I want to do this anymore. Well, I say congratulations, my brother. You dodged a bullet because this could have happened when y'all got married and you spent hundreds of thousands of dollars on a wedding. So thank God that, you were living together. She decided to move out. Great. You dodged a bullet, my boy. She did the most responsible thing she could have. I'm sorry. But I feel that's crazy. Not like it was no betrayal, no nothing, bro. You just woke up. Maybe, bro, without explaining it, she was sick and tired of being sick and tired. Cause that's a sick and tired of being sick and tired move, bro. Just to slide, just to end it for no reason. There had to be, bro. Even though you're saying there's no reason, there was a reason. People just don't leave happiness to, you know what I'm saying?
Well, the thing for me, Mike, ain't nobody said y'all want to try to work it out, Mike. Ain't nobody, Mike, you know what I'm saying? Before you get to that point, you try a little bit. You know what I'm saying, Mike? Ain't nobody in your life said, hey, baby girl, before you go ahead and make that move, just let's try some things. You know what I'm saying, Mike? None of your friends, none of your homeboys, Mike, you know, I told my dog, Mike, try some things out first. You feel what I'm saying? Let's try this. If it don't work, it don't work.
Facts.
We gonna end it, but to end it cold turkey.
And what type of people you got that just see this is what further gives me the inkling that there was more going on because everybody was just down to help you move out. Now I'll be down all day to help Terrell move out, but the first question I'm asking is why you doing this, and are you sure that this is what you want to do? First two questions off the gate.
I agree with you 1,000%, Mike. My whole thing about my village helped me do it. Nobody in your village told you, hey, baby girl, just wait a minute.
And it's hard.
Try to go to therapy first. I mean, because you know, you got to try something because now you're back in the streets. And the streets ain't going, hey, you famous now.
Yeah.
I see you out and you with my nephew. Oh, no, nephew, that she for the streets. You can't go nowhere now, Mike. You that girl that made that video about leaving a man for no reason. You get in the night, that's it. Mike, come on.
Striking and you over with.
That's it. Ain't no conversation. You did Buddy that way? After he did you and did all that type of stuff? Let's keep it funky, Mike.
This was your fiance.
Yeah, Mike. Y'all was better. Mike, you living with Buddy.
Somebody you made a verbal contract with to get married.
Man, Mike, look. How do you recover from it?
You can't. A woman very close to me said when a woman is fed up, she knows, and she will do anything she can to get herself out that situation. So therefore, she was fed up. Cause who
And Mike,
just
I'm cool with you being fed up, Mike. But you gonna make a video about it, though, Mike?
bro? That's the reach. That's
You know what I'm saying?
Like you're kicking the dog when he's down.
You break up with your guy, move out his spot, let him figure it out, and you make a damn video shot.
Like, you see, this is the content era though. Like, what part of the world is real world and what part of the world is content? That wasn't content.
No. Well, that's the thing I think that most people don't think about, Mike, is that it's perceived as content, but what most people don't understand, Mike, especially with girls, people exchange notes now. You feel me, Mike? Your facts, your whole facts, whatever you want to talk about, Mike, is on you. Mike, what you do before you meet a shorty? I'm checking the paperwork. You know what, bro?
Yes.
What you doing next, Mike? Looking at her Instagram. Looking at your Facebook. Hey, bro, you seen her anywhere?
First, you know, we corporate thugging. I might look at her LinkedIn first.
All of the above, Mike. Again, there is no more cold approach. I believe you about what you say. I gotta check you out, baby. I'm Googling your name. I'm looking to see anything, Mike. I'm gonna tell you something that messed me up, Mike, that I didn't even think about now, Mike. Breaking news, everybody. Let me go ahead and break news to the young boys out there. You need to ask a young lady, has she had OnlyFans?
Ooh.
Mike, I ain't even think about that, Mike. You gotta ask that question now, Mike.
Hey, did you have OnlyFans?
Have you ever had one? Do you no longer have one? Think about that, Mike.
AKA, are you a sex worker or not?
Mike, you gotta ask those type of. You ain't had to ask those questions 15 years ago, 10 years ago. But now, for all the young boys, you gotta be ready to ask that type of stuff. Are you prepared for me to let you see your social media? If I Google your name, will I find anything? For real. That's what I'm saying. Like you said, Mike, the content era, yes, but now, shorty, you put that out there. If I Google your name, my man mentioned you, I'm Googling your name, Mike. What's popping up?
Facts.
That breakup video. The breakup video, hell yeah, the breakup video. Salute to you, big dog, man. Shout out to you. Salute to you. No, man, that breakup video's on there. That shit ain't going nowhere.
Bro, I think it was just overkill and tasteless to make a video about it.
Yeah, but think about it, Mike. You made the video. You said what you said. It's out there forever now, man.
Bro, millions of people break up every day.
Bro, Mike, and I ain't mad that you break up, Mike. I ain't mad that you break up, little baby. What I'm mad about, like I said, that man got a family, kids, wife, sister,
Friends.
uncles.
You seen my shorty making a video talking about how she left me, bro. You pulling up. I already know.
Already. And you know what people shorties don't understand, Mike? You leave home to get disrespected, Mike. I hate to show this picture, y'all, because remember everybody, Mike, we follow up on. If you do not know, me and Mike follow up on information, y'all. We follow up. Look at Cardi B did not spend Christmas with Stephon Diggs, Mike. She posted this picture. This ninja posted a picture with his other baby mamas, with the other baby saying, I'm always going to be a dog first.
Man.
Mike, a picture says 1,000 words. When you look at that picture, Mike, same pose, other baby mamas at the crib, and Cardi ain't there, what's in your mind right now?
Man, embarrassing. Embarrassing. Because it's like he was your hope, your end to, like, you out here gallivanting with this man, and you a married woman. And I'm not saying what Offset did was okay at all. I'm just saying you out here gallivanting with a nigga, and he ain't put you first.
Like Big Boy TV said, hit the like button for sure. Hit it. No, I agree, Mike. And you know what's worse, Mike? Like the girl that did that video, Offset ain't do you like that, Mike. He was doing his dirt. We know, Mike. But he wouldn't make it pictures like this, man. Come on.
Right.
Mike, this nigga doing pose with the other baby mamas? With the other baby mamas, bro? How low could you be, my boy?
Bro,
You're
the
going back and
disrespect
forth
is
with the
crazy.
girl. Mike, look at it. A picture is worth 1,000 words. Y'all ain't at the same house. Don't cut the bullshit. Y'all ain't at the same house.
Right.
Y'all ain't at the same location. What made you do that, bro?
That's wild.
Mike, look at it.
Bro, holding
Offset
up the
was,
other baby while you not with your current baby
come
mama that you
on,
on
Mike.
TV with is
Come on,
diabolical.
Mike. Come on, man. People say, oh, man, y'all talk too much. Let Cardi live, man. She got with a worse nigga.
You say she got with a worse nigga?
Look at her, Mike. Again, Offset and her had many problems, Mike. Did Offset ever go online and say something?
Nah.
Did he ever post their babies in pictures to be disrespectful?
Nah.
Did he ever have his other baby mamas in pictures, letting them people see it?
Nah.
Thank you, brother, man. I appreciate you, Big Boy TV, man. I appreciate you, man. Thank you. Nah, man, for real, man. Like, I'm looking at this shit like, man, bro.
Yeah.
You posting pictures with the other baby mama at your crib. Who took the picture too, Mike? Let's keep it funky. They being messy with you, my boy. They thought that shit was funny.
Yeah.
Mike, when I saw that, man, it hurt my heart. Because again, Cardi going through all that, Mike, and now you chose the worst nigga.
Chose the worst
do you
one.
bad. Mike, NFL money ain't long as that music money, Mike. Offset can tour forever.
Facts. He can.
He can tour forever.
Hey, a nigga can only be an analyst or a coach.
Mike, you only playing 3-4 more years, Mike? Max, my boy. That's what you got. That's your runway. After that, the money ain't gonna be low. That child support gonna hit steep.
Yeah, look at Cam. Cam doing everything he can to stay relevant.
Mike, shout out to Cam for reinventing himself, hustling, Mike. But like you said, he gotta start from zero. It ain't like the brother Light. Ain't like he got respect out here, Mike. That's what the whole thing about me, man. Shout out to a man, Florida in the building. Shout out to the Florida in the building. Subscribe,
Sock
G. Get a
passe
lot.
to all my zoes.
Outside, I say to all of them. Mike, next up, Mike. This hurt my heart, Mike, but we got to do it. You ready? Mike, you know, one of our followers sent me this to me, Mike. It's officially been 11 years since Dr. Umar started collecting funds for the Frederick Douglass Marcus Garvey Academy. In that time, he has reportedly received over $2 million in donations and ain't built a motherfucking thing, Mike.
Damn. 40
Mike.
lashes. Come to the front of the congregation, Dr. Umar. You worse than the Nigerian scammer, my nigga. You done collected 2 million and you have not built the threshold of the building. You worse than Akon, bro. 11 years is a long time.
Mike, when I saw that, man, and to think where he was, Mike. Break it down, Mike. Start from the beginning, man. What happened in your opinion? Why did the fall off come as bad as it did? And can he recover from this, Mike?
No, he cannot. And the fall off came as bad as he did because when you throw rocks and live in glass houses, your house too shall break. All you had to do was what you said you was gonna do, bro. You making all this money from donations, all you had to do was build a school, bro. LeBron did it. All you had to do was build the school. The school didn't even have to be in America, bro. The school could have been in Africa somewhere. Like it could have, bro. With that amount of money, you could have built 17 to 30 schools in Africa. You feel me, bro? Like you at least should have put the building up, said that you had some permit problems or something, and stopped the building halfway. But you didn't even do that, my nigga. You didn't put anything up. 11 years. That nigga worse than the Nigerian scammer, boy.
Mike with an ether. For me, Mike, what makes it worse is that Umar came in hot. Remember, Mike, Hidden Colors really blew him up. He was
Hidden
new.
Colors was a dope. If you haven't seen Hidden Colors,
The Hidden Colors,
please.
Mike, with Umar especially blew him up. But what you saw immediately, Mike, is the ego got involved. The brother had so much potential. He didn't want to start small, Mike. I want to build this big old everything. I want to collect this money. You just got to send it to me. Send me everything and I'll figure it out. First red flag. If a nigga keep asking me to send them money, Mike, I think it's a scam now. Show me results, then I'll give you something. You ain't got to have the whole thing built, but have some classes.
Right. Be at the
Where's the
boys and
curriculum?
be at the Boys and Girls Club teaching some lessons on Saturdays, nigga.
You got to start somewhere. Second thing, Mike, once I hear you smashing shorties, you traveling, I know you unfocused, brother. Then we see your kids afterwards. They looking crazy. We see your baby mom. You know what I mean, Mike? It just started to snowball. What it showed me was that you are a phenomenal speaker, brother. We ain't gonna never take it from you, Mike. You are a phenomenal orator. You can speak on a subject, all of the above. But what happened, man? You don't say nothing about black women, Mike. Let's keep it funky. You have a bias. You pander. And you did not be honest with yourself. Remember, you are dishonest with your views. You are dishonest with yourself, brother.
That's true.
That's real, man. If you can't be a straight down the line, call it like it is, I know it's a bias there. But to know that you touched 2 mil over 11 years, Mike, that's life-changing money, bro.
Bro, it's crazy because with that, even if you didn't build a school, right, you could set up multiple chapters of a tutoring program or anything across America with 2 million.
Mike, just think about that. That's 2 million just from donation. We ain't talking about book sales, speaking gigs. Mike, this man was touching money. Features, podcast features. He was really touching life-changing situations.
Right.
And for you to do all of that, to now be featuring on podcasts, speaking on current subjects, not having no pull or sway. 5 years ago, Mike, a Dr. Umar interview when it went viral. Mike, am I lying?
Platinum.
Platinum. In the streets, when you were talking, you could have been did this. You could have been dropped your own YouTube channel, making your own money and hustling up if you was serious. But you was living that lifestyle, Mike. Let's keep it funky. You traveling.
with other people money. That's the crazy part about it. When you start, people don't understand, bro. Just do what you say you're gonna do. That's all the black community want is for you to do what you said you was gonna do. And don't.
Honestly think, Mike, when you say that, that's so phenomenal. You said that. That's why Trump is so popular. People don't equate that, Mike. Every time people say y'all so hard on Obama, Mike, I had somebody tell me this week, y'all so hard on Obama. Nah, Trump just exposes stuff. I don't know why people don't like to talk about that, Mike. Trump exposed, I'm gonna do what's unpopular, oh bleeping well. Shit in law. Am I lying, Mike?
That's here, do it and be like, what you gonna
Mike,
do about it?
come on, Mike. Unpopular, people don't support it, nigga, it's law. So you gotta Mike and tweeting about it. No, it's approved. So what he exposes to everybody is in real time. If you want to do something, it's gonna get done. Umar, Obama, all of y'all, the old class, and my hands are tied. I can't do this, Mike. I need support. Yada yada yada. People are showing you that all that's bullshit, Mike. What you want to get done, who you want to do stuff for, will get done, Mike. I was listening to a podcast yesterday, Mike. It messed me up, right? They were talking about Bill Cosby, Mike. You know what they said that really messed me up, Mike?
What?
Bill Cosby was giving scholarships to us, but was giving those white women real money.
Oh, man.
Mike, did they lie?
No.
Tell me when he offered us cash, Mike. He offered you a damn scholarship. But them hoes he was messing with, he was giving them cash. Who he put on, Mike?
He put on for the white community.
Mike, who he put on? He ain't put on nobody.
Right.
He ain't helped nobody. There was an era among us like that, Mike. Then they went deep again. Oprah. Who she put on black men wise? We know Dr. Phil, Dr. Oz, Mike, the spiritual healer. We know the white man. What brother she put on, Mike?
Don't know, bro. Cause who is there, man? He ain't even her nigga for real.
Mike, but it was just deep, Mike. I was just like, you know what? They really do be offering us a scholarship hustle, Mike. We'll give you a scholarship. Who getting the scholarships? Mike, you know anybody that
got them? Nah, bro.
It make you think, Mike, like, damn, they really do be doing that in our face, Mike. Y'all breaking people off real cash, real gifts, real investments. Where's the people in the world we see? When they said it to me about Bill Cosby, Mike, I was like, you know what? Damn, all that stuff he was talking. I ain't see him bless no brothers from the hood, Mike. Mike, think what 3,000 would do right now in Norfolk to a young brother. What?
It could get somebody out of debt, help them fix their car.
Mike, what?
Right.
So when they were saying this stuff, Mike, going back to Dr. Umar, it's like, y'all touching real money, y'all just tricking it off.
Bro, but realistically, bro, how many of them that's rated A celebrity really doing something? For
Facts,
real.
though. Facts, though, Mike. Facts.
Black issues, it's more like they accept the money and they shy away from all black issues.
Facts, Mike. No, you not lying, Mike. You're not lying. You not, and that is an excellent take, Mike. And I gotta ask you, do they do that on purpose or is it intentionally done? Because, like you said, Mike, we see other white celebrities doing it, no problem.
I think it got something to do with the paperwork that's
Go ahead and cook.
Because my thing is this, right? LeBron will say something to a certain extent, but he won't go forward with a lot of things, right? Anybody, Steph Curry, anybody that's in the super duper limelight, heavy duty, making a lot of money, they don't say anything social wise, whether it's left or right. You know what I'm saying? They shy away from it and they keep it clean. It's almost like you have to twist their arm and force them to be a part of the movement.
You ain't lying, Mike. Mike, another phenomenal question that was brought to me this week, Mike. What will he be remembered for long term, Mike? Speak candidly, fam.
You said what?
What will he be his legacy and remember for forever?
Legacy would be bringing freedom to the gay community on getting married and having different rights. That's the only legacy I see still standing after everything has fallen down after Donald Trump. Obama's legacy was gay rights and free healthcare.
Let me.
Think about what I just said.
I ain't disagreeing with you, Mike. That's why I let that applause go. I'm gonna let it go again.
For the free healthcare.
Say it again, family.
And it was, I want gay rights before the free healthcare.
No, I agree. I definitely think his, you hear a lot more of Obama's story coming full circle, man. And I tell everybody, Mike, it's sad because Trump really hurt him more than anything.
Facts.
And people, I'm telling y'all, long term, us millennials, me and Mike, we looking with a side eye.
Bro, but if people are not careful, he gonna have a third term, and that's illegal.
I don't know if he can get in there, Mike. I don't think he would have the support. You think he can?
I think he can. At this point, I don't think the nigga can be stopped.
What? I'm talking about Trump?
Yeah.
I'm not. No, I mean, I thought you were saying Obama can have a third term. My bad.
No, bro. Obama, I'm off of Obama. I just need him to do more. Like, we worried that man to death to be in the White House, and I just feel that we need him, other people, to stand up for the black plight. That's all. Like, no more, no less. You ain't got to be a freedom rider. I just mean, just say something out loud.
Well, my whole thing is this, Mike. You speak on all other issues, dating, all that other bullshit. Like I told you, Mike. Y'all are legal background. What y'all think about reparations?
True.
I'm saying, Mike, speak on your field. Don't even do the other stuff, Mike. Do you think legally it can happen? Go. Stop telling me about boys dating. We don't want to hear that shit. Where do you feel?
I feel like it could happen, bro.
You think so, fam?
I think so.
No, I definitely could believe it can happen, Mike. I think the thing that hurts them is, like I said, the generation before us, Mike, our parents and them were more understanding. We're not understanding because we live in the worst economy ever.
Facts.
Ain't no more understanding. Trump, like I keep telling y'all, President Trump was probably the greatest thing that hurt a lot of people's legacies. He was.
Everybody's legacy because it shows us exactly what you really have been doing, but blowing smoke the whole time.
The Mike. People think I'm crazy when I say that, Mike.
Everybody though, not just Republican, Democrat.
Everybody.
Parties was on some bullshit, and this nigga showing you can do whatever you want if you in that chair and the people fuck with you.
Mike, unpopular or not. Mike, you people ain't even got to mess with you, Mike. I'm going to my base. Hey, Mike, fuck the other side.
Facts.
What are you saying, Mike? F the other side. We doing it now.
Facts.
Stop all this. It got to be popular. No, bro, that era is done. It's been exposed. If I got the power, if I want to make, like, again, Biden, if you want to wipe away student loan, that ain't have to be popular. Trump showing you it ain't popular, Mike. What he saying, Mike? Get him up out of here.
But bro, he is getting famous by doing the most unpopular things, and I just wonder why we haven't had an approach like this at all. Oh, my hands are tied. Oh, I can't do it. Nigga could have made an executive order for reparations. Boom.
Come on. People don't understand that, Mike. People don't understand why it's been that way. Like I said, Mike, it's been kind of funny hearing the conversation, hearing the discourse. It's like, y'all don't understand in real time, like, bro, this is real life legacy. This ain't no ducking and dodging. People really gonna remember this shit.
Bro,
Mike,
but I said, like I said one time before, Obama's mindset was not on the black community at all. He was raised by a white woman.
Facts. You did say that, Mike.
And had white grandparents.
And Mike, I'm not mad that you mad about white grandparents. I ain't mad at that, brother. Just embrace it yourself.
Facts.
Don't play that game that I'm trying to do this, I'm gonna help, and then you get up there and don't do shit. Because like I said, to me, the effect is to hurt everyone else. Now, like I tell everybody, who hurt Kamala was Obama, Mike.
Facts.
You can't play that. I ain't gonna do nothing for black people. Oh, you ain't? Shit. Mike, what we saying? No, ain't no more of that. No. What you doing? You gotta say it with your nuts, with your chest. You feel me?
Facts.
And the real numbers, the reason why you gotta say it, Mike. I'm gonna tell you something that's gonna sit you on your ass, Mike. You ready?
Let's do it.
The median salary in 2005, Mike, was $46,000. The median salary in 2025 is $59,000. That's a 28% increase. Mike, the median house in 2005 was $184,000. The median house in 2025, Mike, is $550,000. You tell me what the hell stuff is getting affordable and why housing prices has went up so goddamn much, Mike.
Man,
think about that, fam.
Inflation is crazy, but the housing market, like they keep saying, it's no better time than what it is right now. But it's a believable thought process because we will never see it be, even though these interest rates are high, we will never see the interest rates dip to anything doable. It's a backwards market. The market is supposed to be meant to help, but as everything's going on right now, it's hurting so bad. Inflation is crazy. Everything costs more. Well, you could get a house for 75,000. Now that same $75,000 house is worth 450,000.
What the hell made it go up so much, Mike? That's what I want to know. Who doing this damn math?
Man, I have no idea, but I do know, bro, it's being 450,000, and it's not even like upgraded or nothing.
That's what I'm saying, Mike. I feel like Mike is bullshit. I feel like they scamming. I feel like the bubble is here. If it's been addition, if it's been upgrades, if it's worth more money, if it makes sense, that's one thing. But like you said, 5 years ago, 75,000. What the hell made it go up that much? Right. I ain't getting no more square feet. I ain't getting no more money from it. Y'all saying bullshit. Where y'all getting these numbers from?
Facts. Now the only thing that is saving people right now too is say you put a new roof on the home or you did a new HVAC system, your HVAC system went out, but that's still going into that to save money as well.
I agree, Mike. Everything you saying has some validity to it, Mike. And you know, I had this conversation, Mike. It was kind of deep because we in a home buying process, y'all. Shout out to y'all. But I think people don't understand. This is a real ass commentary from a real creator, Mike. And we gotta laugh at stuff like this, but it's real, y'all. Take attention.
Off of their 40-hour work week as a fucking milkman to their 2-story house that they own, mind you, with a Mustang in the driveway that they could use to drive to not 1, not 2, but 3 of their secret families that they take care of all simultaneously. Then go to the club that Friday. Not just go to the club, but go to the club where they're playing the new single that Michael Jackson just dropped. And there's a guy in the back selling $20 grams of pure Colombian. That's why I'm with boomers. Because imagine going from that and now somebody in 2025 is telling you I can barely afford my 1-bedroom apartment working 3 jobs.
Mike, do people that's older even understand that, Mike?
No. People don't understand we're doomed. We need to start growing our own food. We need to start preparing because they're printing more money. And if people don't understand what that means, we're printing money and we owe China trillions of dollars. How can we print something and owe somebody anything? You cannot. It's a deficit already. So we're printing it. And once our money was backed on gold, right? That's why we have Fort Knox and different places like that around the country that still have the gold reserves. However, our dollars is not even worth the money that is used to print it with. You know, it's deteriorating as a United States standard. It's deteriorating as a global standard at an alarming rate. People are looking at the brick coin, which is Brazil, somewhere else, and Russia, China, and some other people. Bro, if they establish a monetary system that is actually backed on either gold or silver or any type of monetary goods, we're in trouble.
I think we there already, Mike. I think the main reason why we're there, we haven't invested in our citizens, y'all. All the conversations we have, Mike, I've been asking people, Mike, for the past 30 years, Mike, what is the investment America has made in the citizens? Think about that for a minute, y'all. In the past 30 years, use your own mind. Don't ignore King Crowder. What is some investment you've seen schools, people, other people have invested in and their citizens in their schools locally. We know what they give to other people. We know what they give to immigrants and other things like that. I'm saying, just as far as solely as you are in here, what investment has been given to you to help benefit your life?
Nothing.
Nothing. So if you don't give something nothing for 30 years, you take jobs, you move it away, you hurt people, you change the way families provide for themselves, what the hell do you expect to happen?
Riots and looting. That's
The
what I
riots and
expect.
looting, Mike. I mean, that's literally what we did. We have literally tried to maximize profit. When we have large corporations, Mike, you worked in corporate, I worked in corporate. We know how I go, Mike. You minimize cost, you maximize price. That's the
You know,
formula, Mike. Music, whatever it is, y'all. Think about it. Music is hip hop is bad. Corporations own it. Corporations remove talent evaluation. They remove investment. They minimize cost and they try to maximize the sound and gain profit. Corporations, large ones especially, that's what they do. It's the name of the game. Am I lying, Mike? Mike is working in multiple companies.
no, you're not lying at all, bro.
That's the name of the game. That's why quality, R&D, music stuff, all that stuff is down. Is because we've leaned too hard and we haven't reinvested it. We've maximized our profits, but we've hurt our people. So we have to flip that in our lifetime, Mike. There has to be an over investment in American citizens if we want a return on stuff. That's what we at right now. That's what we at. Mike, there was an I know you a sneakerhead, dog. Somebody told me this, Mike. You never did tell me. The sneaker wave has died, Mike. White and Asian people are truly shocked that the Asian sneaker market is down, Mike. You a sneakerhead, Mike. What the hell is going on right now? I ain't even know about the sneaker market falling off, Mike. You ain't tell me.
Man, so check this out. What we are seeing a lot of a surge of counterfeit being held accountable. So like these places like in California, Santee Alley, or these places in the respected neighborhoods that we have that sell the items that quote unquote fell off the truck or different items of that nature, replicas. They're starting to crack down with the tariffs. Not only are they starting to crack down with the tariffs, but Border Patrol and those type of people are starting to crack down on the fakes, not allowing you to get your merchandise, also finding the people that you have bought your merchandise from. So it's an attack. They want you to buy American and they want you to buy real for sure.
Well, the one thing I've learned too, Mike, I didn't know as an outside sneakerhead, Mike, that the culture was infused by a lot of people outside the culture trying to stabilize and not understand the streets running. They were kind of ignorant to the fact of that, Mike. I had no idea that a lot of other ethnicities were coming in trying to control something, and they don't realize the streets actually run all of that stuff, Mike. So I didn't know about the tickets and raffling and selling shoes for 3 times as much. I ain't know nothing about none of that, Mike. I was blown away. So they were getting tickets, Mike, and double selling the profits or something they were telling me?
Oh man, people was doing that too. Like they'll sell out a stadium and not have the capacity and get the people's money and not when people get to the stadium, oh, we sold too many tickets, but they already done got your money. And people not gonna go through the real refund process.
So
Cause
they
it
just
takes
keep their money?
man, I've been seeing a lot of different crazy stuff, bro. We had a situation here where Gunner came, and there was a situation where Gunner left and left early due to an emergency, but they didn't relay that to the people that was working there or anything, like to the crowd, nobody.
So did everybody get their money back? What happened?
They're trying to give them vouchers, bro, for the next concert. But if you already messed up on one concert,
I
why
ain't
would I?
coming back. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't want to go back.
I had no idea, Mike. Wow, vouchers they had to do for Gunner. Well, I mean, they can't really control it, especially if Gunner had a family emergency and him leaving like
Nah,
every.
Building had a emergency. They didn't let the purchasers know.
Got you, Mike. I got you now. So it was kind of shady on that end.
Yeah.
My dog, man. Mike, Top 10 albums. We ranking tonight, man. We doing albums, podcasts, and your accomplishments, my fam. Mike, top 5 podcasts you listen to for 2025, family. Give it to the people. Tell them what they know what you're tuning into.
Top five live on Sunday got the 1, 2, and the 3 spot. Uh, I I like Gilly the Kid though. $1 million worth of game.
May not worth a game. Mike still. I haven't heard much about them, Mike. Did they fall off a little bit? What's going on? But I haven't seen them like I used to.
Bro, I haven't seen much at all since that fight. People start
Mhm.
acting crazy with that fight, and he had to cancel it. I haven't really seen too much. Um, I like a podcast. I like this podcast. It's called Serial. It's an older podcast. It's about murder mysteries. I actually really listen to that a lot, especially like when I'm working out and things of that nature. It keeps you up on like the things that people are doing in the world, bro, and like how this world is crazy. Is scary people out here that's doing scary stuff, but it's like a crime podcast. It keeps me up, and then I like an entrepreneur podcast. It's called The Black Tie Gentleman, and I like that podcast a lot as well. It's about entrepreneurship, starting out from just the inception of an idea in your mind to making it a full-fledged scalable business.
Man, Mike with the gems on that. 5 podcast list. Mike, next up, controversial. I already know. Your top 5 hip hop albums of 2025.
Of 2025,
Woo! Mike, it's gonna be controversial. The fans want to know, Mike. You know we gotta rebrand it. It's our last one of 2025, Mike. Come with that heat, family.
#1 album, NBA YoungBoy.
Okay, okay. Which one?
Oh man,
Come on, Mike. You gotta know the name. Take your time. Take your
hey bro,
time.
listening to the songs on the radio. But by far, #1 was popping in the streets right now. Number one is NBA YoungBoy.
NBA young boy, Mike with that. Number 2, Mike.
#2 is the Clips album. No
Mike, that's
skips.
I'm surprised you ain't had that number 1, Mike. You disrespecting the 757 fan.
I had to
You
go
are
with. I'm not. I'm gonna tell you. I'm trying to cater to a younger crowd. So I'm trying to get the YNs to watch the podcast.
Shout out to Mike. All right, Mike said NBA number 1. Why Clips number 2. Let me hear number 3, Mike.
Okay, it's not an album, but honorable mention. I like the Pooh Shiesty song that just came out. First day off. First day out.
FDO. Okay, so that's major songs. All right. Any other albums that you love this year?
Bro.
Take your time. Let me go
It's
over the list of albums. You got Chance the Rapper, Mike. You got Tory Lanez. You got Big X the Plug. You got Cardi B.
Plug, just not off of 100% listening, but off of just statistics. Big S the Plug had a big year. Had a big year.
Mike, let's
Especially
also not forget who else out? 21 Savage, Mike.
21.
21 Savage, Naj, Wale, Gunna, Head Honcho, Shy Glizzy, G Herbo. You already named NBA Youngboy, the Clips, GNX, Mike. Big X the
Oh,
Plug.
bro. Oh, I totally forgot GNX, bro. I thought that was last year. Hey, GNX,
Mm-hmm.
100% #1 album, crossed over to all markets, still selling, still. And what made GNX a #1 album? It was a diss track. It was a diss track,
It was.
and it
Tyler
was.
the Creator, Mike. I forgot he had his album. It's a lot of albums that dropped this year. They dropped. I'm just looking at the album list. I'm looking at them. What all came out in 2025? I'm trying to check them all.
Gunna's album was cool, but
It
I'm not
wasn't. It
gonna.
wasn't top five. Okay, okay. You said Gunna album was cool.
Bro, I gave you a top 4 because, like,
Let me hear it.
and,
Say it again for the people.
all right, GNX, NBA YoungBoy #1,
Okay.
got Big X the Plug had a good run. It really did. The Pooh Shiesty song, First Day Out, was one of my favorites. And damn, what's the bro? Oh,
Take your time.
I'm losing my train of thought.
You good,
It's an
man.
album, bro, that it's an underground artist. It's an album that I actually worked on that I have to give a shout out to. It did not come out in 2025, but it's in repeat. It is Southside Seas, bro. School of Fish presents Southside Seas, bro. Y'all gotta listen.
Outside seas. Okay.
Top
Okay.
5. That's in my top 5. Listen to every day.
All right. For me, Mike, I will go YFN Lucci number one for me. Number two, I'm going to go with the Clips. I gotta give Let God Sort 'Em Out was a fire project. Number three, Mike, I don't know if you even got to check out Daystar Peterson, Tory Lanez. I don't know if Mike, if you caught that new tape he dropped this week, Mike. R&B mix. Let me go ahead and send it to Mike's phone. Mike, super hot fire. Plus, don't forget the album Peterson dropped this year. Number four, I'm gonna go with Chance the Rapper. Mike, I don't know if you like this album like that. I like Chance the Rapper's album. It was on repeat. Number five, I'm gonna go with Big X the Plug album. That's my top five for this year. We gotta click it up and we gotta go in. Mike, great hip hop, music, media, and where it's going. Go.
Oh man, hip hop as a whole, we got to do better. We losing. We went from trap dealers to dope babies. I like to see it. The pendulum, I like to see the pendulums scroll back into lyricism, which I think GNX definitely, and some of the other guys that we named earlier. But I don't think hip hop is dead. I think with everything we have to reinvent them. If hip hop was a person, they would be 40 years old, 50 years old right now, which it is, reinventing themselves, rebranding themselves, and understanding what the future holds. Right. I'm tired of the mumble rap, so I'm hoping we're out of that era, and I'm hoping we on to hard lyricism and dope production and beats. It's okay to have both. You know what I'm saying? It's not okay to be a mumble rapper. And shame on the people that made me feel stupid for listening to their music. I pray that hip hop swings a different swing from that for sure. It turns left or right down the street of good. But I do see hip hop media. I feel like we getting softer, bro. We firing Ebro. We firing different people. We talk
Your
about.
thoughts on that, Mike? I never did hear your thoughts on that Ebro fire. What's your thoughts on it? Was it well
uh,
deserved? Was it overdue? Did he need it? You know what I mean? How did you feel about that one?
I feel like Ebro is part of the hip hop culture and a staple in hip hop media, but I also feel that Ebro was stagnant and hasn't developed his brand. And we say that a lot on this show that somebody hasn't, like, he is still it, like Ebro, you're not the Breakfast Club, right? The Breakfast Club doesn't have to rebrand or change. Their brand is so solidified and significant that they can, for the next few years, can continue to do what they're doing and be okay. Ebro, me personally, I think that you should have rebranded and did a little bit more to self-sustain yourself. But I am saddened by you being fired because you are a pivotal and powerful media person in the hip hop culture and well respected.
I think for me, Mike, Ebro fell into the trap that you didn't want to embrace the younger audience. Ebro said a lot of crazy stuff about the Afro Beats wave. Mike, remember, he was all head over heels. You know how I feel about that, Mike. And I do believe he discouraged too many younger artists. He has
Mm,
not been fluid. He has not been adaptable. He is not, and I'm gonna say something else, Mike. They don't break any goddamn artists anymore, Mike.
no.
They don't. Like, what do y'all do besides regurgitate shit on hip hop? What artists have y'all broken? What new sounds have you put us on? Who do you tell us is up and coming? Where's
Facts.
the
We
come up footage, Mike? The come up DVDs. They don't
right.
do anything. It's like the labels feed them. They go, Mike. That's it. Now, Ebro, you in the streets. You need to get boots on the ground, hit the footage, and see who's buzzing. Y'all
Hmm.
need to have your own come up series, Mike. You know what I'm saying? I feel
Yeah.
like that's what's missing. And I feel like it's been a huge gap in the hip hop media. And can I say something, Mike? I know they're gonna hate it. Joe Budden kicking their ass, Mike.
Bro, but Joe Budden is his own entity. Like, you
I
know what
know,
I'm saying?
Mike. But Mike, they
Like
threw so
Joe
much
Budden.
shade at Joe, Mike. They said Joe wasn't good. They say he wasn't sustainable. Joe coming out, recrafting Mike, and it's hot.
Yeah.
Your
Joe
thoughts on the family?
Joe
Go ahead
to
and
me
cook.
won't Joe to me won't go anywhere at all. Like, it's a
Mm.
staple. But like, also think about it. Joe Budden is a rapper and he's only really known for one song. And this nigga is still relevant to this day with hip hop culture in many different forms. And you know what I'm saying? Like that nigga is resilient.
What you're saying, Mike, he knew how to refocus himself. We
Fact.
have to readapt ourselves, like Mike said, to younger audience. That's a fact. Or Ebro and the culture of Ebro, Mike, they shit on younger artists. Remember that little Uzi Vert comment, Mike? I think that hurt him to this day. You ain't that good. You ain't gonna be no superstar. Okay, who the new superstar then, nigga?
Facts.
You keep shitting on the young superstars. You tell me who it's gonna be.
Right, nigga.
Like that's
be humble, bro. He had to be humble.
He did, yeah, Mike. And I say you don't want, like you said, Mike, I don't want no guy to lose his job. But to me, just y'all are so out of touch with the streets. And Mike, can I say something else, Mike? You know how I feel about New York City. Mike always get on me. I know, Mike, I'm about to rant on him. Y'all fell off. Y'all don't control hip hop no more. Y'all niggas need to be humble up there. Atlanta, Louisiana, Texas, VA are kicking y'all ass.
Facts.
Hire somebody from there. New York, get your head out your ass. Y'all don't control, shift, maintain. Don't nobody want to hear that flex shit. I don't know who they can hire Hot 97, Mike. Who can they hire?
I don't know, bro.
I mean, I just think, is it popping now? Is it over with?
Bro, it's like, what the fuck is going on, dog? Don't nobody want to hear that drill shit? Ain't nobody trying to hear that hardcore shit. You know what I'm saying?
Mike, New York is at a hard impasse. They have culturally not been relevant for 20 years now. We know about the older rappers. We know about the older hip-hop artists. We salute them. Hey, It's a Rap, diss towards 50. That was a beautiful thing. That's 20 years ago. What are youngins at?
Thanks.
Where's y'all come up DVDs? Where's y'all come up artists? Who's making music that's transferable? No. Hot 97 ain't breaking nothing, Mike. Like I said, I keep asking people, who they breaking? We have to have a new sound. Mike, they shitting on Atlanta for how Atlanta moving. Atlanta breaking artists every year.
Facts.
Love it or hate it, Mike. I don't know if you saw, Mike. You can't diss nobody in Atlanta and get an interview. You damn right. Shout out to Atlanta.
That's how it should be.
That's how it should be. Mike, they staying on cold with it. But people throwing shade about it, Mike. Atlanta, you can't diss nobody and get an interview. Atlanta showing you that's why they control the culture. Right. They've been running it.
They've been controlling the culture for years now.
Mike, 30 years now. People don't like to admit it, Mike. Atlanta been running it. And again, New York, man, like y'all said, Mike, all these things are happening. Y'all just fell off. Like I said, Charlemagne and the Breakfast Club are their own entity. Mike is 100% right. I don't know if New York hip-hop media can last, Mike. Y'all ain't got nobody to focus on. Y'all ain't got no artists. Y'all do gossip now.
Bro, and the gossip media is trash.
It is, Mike. Mike, you know why the gossip media is trash? They don't talk about shit, real shit, Mike.
They don't be talking about shit at all, real.
Hey, Mike, if you talking about a real issue, about some shit going on right now, people would listen. But when it's the same step, who fucking who, baby mama this, Mike, it get old. All this real shit we see going on, y'all ain't talking about it.
Facts.
Y'all ain't making no case. Mike, I don't even know if you saw it, Mike. They trying to throw DA Fannie Willis in jail. I don't see the Shade Room talking about that.
What?
Mike, yeah. Oh my God, play that video, Mike. Remember she swung at Trump, Mike. Trump getting her, Mike. They going after her legal license right now in the state of Georgia. Why they ain't posting that in the Shade Room? Mike, she in court right now.
The Shade Room.
Go ahead, Mike.
To the Shade Room, but y'all got to do better. Like, y'all got to stop posting all the ratchet shit and post real shit.
Man, Mike, I'm going to play it for my dog, Mike, because, you know, I don't even think it was a good. Let me go ahead and see if I can find that video for my dog, Mike, right quick and play it for you, Mike, family. But yeah, Mike, they really go after that girl. And people, you know, she being a sassy girl, Mike, and I don't think the shit funny. I'm going to let you see it, Mike, before I give it to you. I'm going to let you watch it.
Intimidate people from doing the right thing. And you think that you're going to intimidate me. You all have been trying to intimidate me for 5 years, which is why I have not been able to live in my house for 5 years, because the N-word has been written on my house. Thousands of threats have come to my office. And instead of doing some legislation, when someone, when someone says something inflammatory, that you know is going to cause them to be the victims of crime, you ought to do something about it. But you see, I'm not Marjorie Taylor Greene. I ain't gonna quit in a month because somebody threatened me. I took an oath to do the right thing. People came into my community and committed a crime, and I indicted them. And rest assured, if someone else comes in my community and commits a crime, I will indict them again. You all,
Mike, I saw that video. I'm saying, maybe I don't know who Attorney Willis is, Mike, but you acting like that in a Georgia South courtroom, that ain't a good look. I don't even know if Mike got to see that enthusiasm, that energy, that fervor she had. Like, she really in court fighting serious charges. They try to perjure her.
Bro.
They try to lock her ass up. Mike, in that video, should she be talking like that?
Not at all. People, this is what I don't understand. People don't understand the respect for the court. Like, people be dressed any kind of way, talking any kind of way, speaking ill of the judge or talking disrespectful to the judge. What people got to understand, bro, is decorum. Decorum is the key. Decorum is everything when it comes to how you conduct yourself in court, bro. Because your life is at the hands of somebody that you don't know and 12 people you may not know at all. You know what I'm saying?
I agree. I think, Mike, what was so eye-opening to me, y'all, is that she's going to court, Mike, facing these charges. Ain't nobody talking about that, how she put them charges on Trump. Mike, you don't think he swung that block?
He spun the block, bro. He spun the block on everybody that wronged him anyway.
Mike, Letitia James, remember that, Mike? We spoke on that. Where am I speaking on that, Mike?
Mm-hmm.
She the one made the mugshot of him. Fannie Willis tried to throw them charges on him. What everybody ain't talking about? That's the shit we need to be talking about, Mike.
But you know,
like, bro, she about to lose her license. She might go to jail.
Bro, like, the Trump shit so crazy that this nigga just. So people not even shocked that, like, she might go to jail and lose her license.
Mike, she in court right now, Mike, fighting in the state of Georgia, fighting serious guys. When I saw that, Mike, I'm like, yo, I don't even think, I understand, you know, she has the right to express herself, and I feel it, Mike. But, man, you in court, man.
Yeah, you got to have some decorum, baby.
You a strong black woman in court with these white men. They about to what? And you talking to them crazy, Mike? You think they going for that shit? Hell no. They ain't going for it, Mike. And as we get ready to get everything, Mike, as we continue to give that heat like we do, Mike, man, it's the holiday seasons, fam. It was 2 questions dropped this week, Mike, that was real to me. I'm gonna send Mike the video. Let me find it right quick, Mike. A video we had to respond to, and I want to get Mike's a humble opinion about it as a guy in this world. Then I'm gonna let you give your last holiday shout outs. All right, Mike?
My guy.
All right. Let me play it again for you, Mike. Hold on.
So it's no such thing as actually being open and honest about shit, because it's never gonna work.
If you're gonna be open and honest that you doing dick, hell no, that ain't gonna work. Unless you just want to be like, we just fucking.
Right.
Like, cause once I know another dude is in the mix, I can't really fully trust you.
Even if you're not fucking.
It don't matter because
you're gonna automatically think she fucking him anyway.
Fucking ain't even what it is. Once he got your ear,
your attention,
he could talk you out of some or into some.
That's what man is thinking.
Yeah, because niggas pay attention and women be loose lip when they thinking the nigga they friend. Mm-hmm. And you don't know what I got going on. Then it could be a whole robber. Then it could be a whole goddamn scammer. He could be whatever. Fucking with you, talking to you to get me.
Mm-hmm. I can go for that.
Niggas gonna be the most secretive ever. Like, bitch, I'm down there. You foreign. I'm keeping you away from my bitch. You ain't finna know nothing about where she stay. You ain't finna know nothing about my bitch. A woman will let you drop her off at the door. They're my friend. Sharing location with another nigga. Damn.
Mike, what you think on Big Bank when he spoke on that subject, man? How cautious do you gotta be in this environment? Talk to me, family.
They out here playing with the world, and when you play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. Like, if you're not going to treat the person right, be with the person genuinely, just leave the person alone, man. We too old. We too grown, and people is feelings is getting hurt, and people dying, bro. So just do the right thing. Like stop playing around and just be real. That's the missing key, right? We are missing people that's being genuine and loving and caring. Everybody out for self. Be genuine, loving and caring, and I guarantee you get you the longest way in your relationship. But don't
Mm.
be or ill will.
Shout out to my dog Mike. Holiday seasons are in. Did you get what you wanted? Your lasting message to all the people out there and your closing thoughts, family.
Hey man, my last message to the people out there is, hey, take this time, no matter whether you had disagreements or upset with somebody, spend that time with everybody that you know and love, man. Even the people that just get on your nerves, even the people that you're not really talking to. Time is too short. People dying left and right. People not able to say goodbye. People not able to say I love you. Choose the family. Don't mean it's blood. I got family. Don't mean it's blood. I got family that's not blood, and they treat me better than my blood. So just whatever your family is, whoever your family is to you, treat them fairly, treat them correctly, and always treat people right, man. Because life is too short.
Shout out to my Mike. What are you most proud of that you accomplished in 2025, man? Three
Man,
things.
understanding my brand new role, bro. That's what I'm most proud of. I'm in a difficult department, and I'm understanding the role and actually knowing my job. So that's what I'm most proudest of.
Shout out to my dog. Anything we can look forward to it. Tell my dog where McCall at.
Man,
2026 early part. Go ahead.
you could look forward to me just being successful, bro. Whether it's entrepreneurship with vending machines or anything else, just look forward to me killing it, bro. 2026 is the year of I deserve this, and God is gonna help all my dreams and fantasies and blessings come true.
Shout out to my dog Mike, man. Where McCall at on all platforms? How can they find you, Mike?
Man, find me on where McCall at on Instagram or Mikey McCall on Facebook. I promise you I'm gonna start being more active. I've been getting complaints from the loved ones that I need to be more active on my page. So coming soon.
Shout out to you, Mike. Until next time, family. Peace.
Peace.
My dog Mike enjoying the night, man. Shout out to everybody that can tap in for me on another live on Sunday. For me, 2026, 2025 was good, man. I got to enjoy myself, check in with friends, family, and loved ones. I got to see what the streets had going on, what we gonna maintain. 2025, what did I learn? It's bittersweet. Family, wins, losses, accomplishments all came. I was extremely grateful for all of them. Made more money, got to speak more, got to travel more, got to see more, got to do more. I've done everything expired. Now I want to 10x it even more the next year. We finally hit that 1,000 subscriber mark. What I do got coming up for all my followers, kind of gang, comment, like, share, subscribe. Listen, we have a raffle starting. I will be giving away some money. We'll be giving away some money. Clip this. I will be giving away 500 on my raffle. Pay attention, baby. Pay attention. The money will be given away by me. Requirements will be given. 30-day raffle run I will have. My second one I gave, remember the early one I gave when we hit half our mark? The next one we're going to 10x it to make sure I bless my loyal people out here. It's going to have to do watching your lives, getting the followers up, and sharing, subscribing because we are officially monetized. I want to say thank you because there will be some requirements out there along with pictures and engagement. Next up, trade day, family, love, compassion. We just completed our marriage retreat too, y'all. New little one on the way. I will be posting our baby registry that y'all can all chop it up and see. I'm going to post it for anybody that I get to see, followers, subscribers, anybody that love the boy that you can hit for baby Crowder. So be prepared, stay tuned. 2026, we have so much more coming up. Updated photos, updated raffle, trade day, family, vision, more speeches, more money, more results, business. Everything is going to be catapulted more. But to start it off, order your 3 books today, tonight before you go to sleep. Add 3 things that you want to read in 2026. I will be updating the Crowder Gang official read page. You've been asking me. I will have a new edition by January, February, y'all. Hold me to it. Excuse me, a new edition, January, February, where I'm gonna give you my recommendation, where I want all you guys to share with your people what to read, how to read, and give you information. If you did not know, follow me on Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook, TikTok, Twitter, everything. King Crowder on all platforms, man. I know you could be doing anything tonight, but you chose to spend time with me, and I'm extremely grateful for it. Comment, like, share, subscribe to the channel, man. We have so much more that we've been tapping into. Remember, drop me your top 10 list. Dive into what you can be expecting. If you did not know, set your notifications for Live on Wendy's. Briefly, I'm going to add to the repertoire for me that we will get a more detailed, quick dive, 20-minute video from your boy, diving in on topics, discussions, and questions I do have during the week. Be prepared for it. Subscribe to it. Check it out. And make sure you check out your family. Hey, new year, new you. You will have the best of your life. Everything will come to you. 2026 is your year. I believe in you. Read, fitness, more, money. That's our goals, man. Hopefully you enjoy your time with me. Hopefully you know what's going on in our world and our economy. Stay tuned. FBA, Black Americans, BMBC, Crowder Gang. So much more than we expected, man. I love you. I do. I love you. I love you. Until next time.